Hey guys, so today I wanted to share a video with you guys about my current planning system since I've been kind of switching things up and trying different things to figure out what I want to do for 2021. I thought I'd do something a little bit different today and share a plan with me with you guys. So typically I don't do plan with me's because I feel like most of my planning kind of happens as I go and I don't do a lot ahead of time. But I thought it would still be fun to show you how I set up my week at the beginning of every week and go from there. So first, let me tell you what I've been using and what I'm working on setting up. So first over here, my Hobonichi Cousin, as you know, I've been using this guy for most of the year and have been setting up like the monthlies and the weeklies and doing like memory keeping and planning all at once. This guy right now is currently housing my B6 Stalogy, although on and off over the last month, I've also used my mini HP setup as well. So that's kind of fun. This is also my new Pilot Vanishing point pen that I got earlier in the week. So that's super exciting as well. I think it looks really nice there. So I'm going to set this guy aside right now, I think, because I'm not really sure if I want to set up a weekly spread actually for this guy. What I did the other day was just set up like how I would normally do November, but I kind of want to practice doing like daily pages again in B6 size since I got that B6 planner that I'm planning on using that has like daily pages for 2021. So just kind of playing around with that, and then I can carry this with me on the go as well pretty easily. So I think I'm just going to continue doing weekly pages. Daily pages, but I'm not 100% sure. I guess I'll think about that as I work on the other one. Because what I've done in the past are these style weekly spreads, and I find them really helpful for weeks when I like have different things that I need to get done, but I may not need to use a daily page every single day. So I might do that for this week, but I'll think about it as I go. So anyways, I'm going to set this guy aside. So I'll start with the GM. So real quick too, you'll probably see me drinking this throughout the video, but this is the TEAMI Blends Restore Tea, and it is pretty fun. It's a vitamin C drink that you mix in with your water. However, I do want to try it out in like a smoothie mix as well. I feel like this Restore flavor, it's citrus, and it would be really great in like a mango pineapple smoothie or something like that. But I love this little tumbler, and it even has a strainer in the top, and it's a great little, on the go thing that you can have all the time to get your, daily vitamins and things like that. So I've been drinking Restore every couple of days, and it has calcium, vitamin C, and magnesium in it. So I've been enjoying that, and you'll see me drinking this throughout the video. And I'll also include in the description box the promo codes that I have if you want to try out TEAMI for yourself. So let me put this back over here, and then we'll scoot this over and start on the GM setup. So this guy, it's still a work in progress, I would say, because I'm slowly but surely like figuring out what inserts I want to use for 2021. And I've been testing out these inserts that came in the cloth and paper subscription box so that I can figure out how exactly I want to use this guy for next year. So I don't know about you, but for me, I love setting up rings. I love the look of rings, but I just can't get the hang of like daily planning in it. And it only ever lasts me like a month or two before I switch back to something that's in a bound book. But anyway, for these particular things, I'm going to move this. So I cut slits in the paper here so that I could easily move the pages around. So that's super convenient. And then I will start working on the setup for this. And normally I would like refer to my phone to set up my work schedule and everything, but I'm filming on my phone right now, so I don't have that to reference. But to start off with, I'm going to highlight the current week that is in here. And let's see. I usually always just write my work schedule out first, so that way I'm not confused. about what's happening there. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to do this in like this confined space of the video, because normally I just like spread all my planner stuff literally everywhere. Sometimes it's the floor, sometimes it's all over the couch. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if you're like that too, but I'm kind of a disaster when it comes to planning, I guess. And I should have taken the other page out too. I'm not thinking. Okay, perfect. So now that I've gotten my work schedule down on here, I typically would go through and write down like what my priorities are, and then if I have anything specific that I already know is happening on a specific day. So over here on Wednesday, I'm going to use my marker, I think, to make like a little, be kind of like a transparent dot sticker, but I'm just like drawing a little teardrop kind of shape. It's not very teardroppy, but that's okay. And then I think I'm just gonna write appointment. And this is the Sarasa Dry Airfit Grip from Cloth and Paper. I'll definitely include a link below in the video description. And then back to here. And then this is even a little bit more, I think, than I would normally do, because I kind of leave things blank for as long as possible in case something changes. So I'm just putting like a little header to do with my Tombos and my Sarasa Dry. To write in certain things. Still getting the hang of this fountain pen, so that's interesting. Because sometimes I'm like not holding it on the right side or writing properly, but that's okay. So let's see, what else do I have going on this week? And one thing that I've done is in my Hobonichi Cousin, I will sometimes write like different reminders of things at the tops of the weekly spreads so that I remember certain things that I need to do. So on Monday, so that's kind of what I have for this week so far that I know that I need to get done. So I think that's about it. I'm just going to use this white zebra jelly roll to kind of clean up the part where I like couldn't write properly, so that just looks a little less messy. And that was a tip that Lauren shared with me. She's Theory of Lauren on Instagram, and she had just recently started a YouTube channel as well. So anyway, I think that's my week so far, and then I'll just show you, I guess. Let me put this back in. I'll just show you what a finished week might look like in this particular layout. So this was the previous week, the 9th through the 15th, and then this was the week before, I didn't even plan on these days, and then I was like depressed because I wrote these 3 days on the wrong week. It was actually for the 9th, but I put it on the 2nd, and then I managed to like save this day. So anyway, that's kind of what that ends up looking like. And I know in the past that I've liked using this type of spread to show like what my priorities are and the different things that I have to get done. So that's kind of the story of that. So let's go over to the Hobonichi Cousin. Oh, also check out how cute this is. It is the paperclip from Lucy Plans Life. And it is like a little J with like little charms. So anyway, I got a couple of those clips and they just came in the mail yesterday. And yeah, I will for sure show you guys a setup of this guy once I finished it. I've obviously like not even done the pockets, and I still have like some of the other inserts that I was using previously in it, but there's a lot that still needs to be like figured out for this setup. So coming soon, more to come on that. Anyway, let's put this guy aside a little bit. I'll move this guy over here. Hopefully you can see that okay. Yeah. I don't know how all of you do plan with me videos because I legit don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, the week that I am planning right now is the 16th through the 22nd. And I'm going to be using one of my Hobonichi Cousin weekly kits. This is a mom life kit that's in my shop. And this one is actually like a little bit of an oops one. You can see like a little bit's not quite aligned, but I'm going to use it and it's going to be great. So let's start with this. So I like this thicker sticker for the top because I think that always looks really, really cute. Oh my god, placing stickers is so hard. So there's that. And then what did I do? Yeah, I think this is cute. But also there's another week. Hold on. I kind of use like the same kits all the time, so hopefully that's not annoying. I guess that means I have to make more kits. I'm so thirsty today, guys. So hopefully those are all straight and on there properly. I think I'm gonna use these date covers. Yeah. I just have to say, like, kudos to anyone who does this on video every week because I'm like feeling the pressure right now. And I'm definitely not putting these stickers on very straight. Okay, and then you can see on some of these, like, that there's like a little bit too much white space on the bottom. So that's kind of part of the oops where some of these got a little bit not aligned properly, but that is totally fine. And I'm gonna use, I think, this sticker over here. And I don't know if I even want to do a habit tracker this week. So now that I've gotten my work schedule written out on there, I typically have a meeting on Tuesday mornings, and I might have it on other days, but I'll add that in once I confirm that we didn't like reschedule or whatever. And then I like to highlight the time that I'm working so I can kind of visually see that my day is blocked off. Sometimes it bothers me when it's like not perfectly straight, but whatever. It's not the end of the world here. And then, I smudged that a little bit, but that's fine. This pen does smudge a little bit if you don't give it a second to dry. The Uni Jetstream does not smudge at all since it's not gel. So that's something to keep in mind as well. And then I'm gonna write the other thing that I have to do tomorrow for sure. Okay, so that's my week setup for this week as well. I think I would do habit trackers on here, but I kind of don't know if I even want to track any habits right now. So I'm going to leave that blank. And then I guess later in the week or, you know, in a future video, you'll see if I ended up doing that or not. I think that's it really for my weekly setup. And this is part of the Hobonichi kit that I have in my shop. I used only part of the kit, so there's still a lot of boxes that you can put in for appointments and stuff. Oh, I should have used a box for that appointment, but I didn't think of that because I'm silly. And there's some deco stickers here as well. And depending on how you prefer to use it, you could really break up these kits and use them over multiple weeks. So that's what I do with my Virgo and paper ones. And sometimes with mine, like for example, this is another kit from my shop, and I only use the date covers and the sticker strips, and then I used like a brush pen to fill in these lines instead. So that's an option. Like here I used brush pen for part of it and the stickers from the kit for part of it. So you have a lot of options to how you want to like break things up, and people have like a lot of creativity on how they're using the kits as well, but this is kind of how I pictured it in my brain when I designed the kit. So anyways, that's kind of how I set up my week, both in my GM over here and in my Hobonichi Cousin. I don't think I'm going to set up anything special in here. I'm just going to do the daily pages so that way I can practice using it the way that it would be for 2021 in that Turinco daily that I showed in my last video. And I think on that note, that's basically it. Again, I'll mention all the products below. I also have a code to my TEAMI tumbler and Restore tea, so you can try them out if you'd like. And if you actually really enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up so I know to do more of these in the future, and then leave me a comment below on what you think and if you would have set up your weeks any differently. So anyways, have a good one and see you guys next time. Bye.